In every accusation, the question is, did you hear the truth or just the story?
In today's digital world, one post can destroy lives in seconds. The Mirabel case caused controversy online as she made a false allegation of rape. So now the question is, should false allegations be punished by law, or does punishing them limit our freedom of expression? Let's hear from our friend Imani. Hi, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Good afternoon, my name is Emmanuel Ayobami, a 300 level student of the Faculty of Law, University of Ibadan.
So judging by the sequences of the Mirabel case, do you think she deserves to be punished by law?
Looking away from the public perspective of it, let us consider it from a legal perspective. And for that, I would say there are two schools to it. First of all, let us look at the case of civil wrong. You can say it is a civil and a criminal offense in the sense of a civil wrong, which is libel, because there was an element of defamation there. But we can't call it libel because who is she defaming? She didn't pinpoint a particular person. So the libel part actually failed. But if you look at it from the criminal perspective, I feel she should be prosecuted by the state. Because what is the essence of criminal law? One of the essence of the criminal law is to deter offenders. So if this continues in that way, there could be a lot of consequences. People won't be able to come out for public help if they have such a situation, and it will be a state of like false Christ. So there is the need to punish her to serve as a deterrent. So this second school is kind of my own perspective, and I feel she should be punished. Not just a serious punishment like that, but she should actually be punished. And I feel the state should take up the case and prosecute her. Thank you.
We are here with Dr. Chinedu Demi, an esteemed lecturer in the Department of Sociology, Faculty of the Social Sciences. Today he's going to be sharing his honest opinion on the whole Mirabel saga that happened around January. So, Dr. Demi, sir, please, have you heard about the Mirabel's case and everything?
Yeah, I heard about the case in February. That is 21st of February, as someone because on social media.
So, since you heard about the case, judging by what happened in the case, the sequence of events that followed, do you think she should be punished by the law?
No, I don't think she will be punished by the law because she's already a victim. Let me establish a fact that section 357 of the Criminal Code of Nigeria states that a rape is an unconsented sexual intercourse or sexual abuse of any person against a girl or a woman with or without her consent. If that consent was gotten by threats or by fear, that constitutes a rape. And in section 358, it states that anybody that rapes a person should be eligible to life imprisonment. Even attempted rape is 14 years imprisonment. Back to your question, Mirabel should not be punished for coming to social media to express herself.
Thank you so much for that, sir. But now, after the whole saga, we found out later from investigators and also Very Dark Man, which she also admitted that she was actually lying. So when she said she was lying, everybody now lost faith in women coming out to cry on social media. Now they found out that she's also a drug addict, in the sense that she has insomnia. She can't sleep at night, so she takes drugs. So finding out that she was lying and she's also a drug addict, do you still think she should be let go, or she should also, although yes, she has been rehabilitated now, but do you still think that she should be let go or punished?
Okay, for me, having established that she has insomnia, so for me, I would recommend, or my own opinion is that she needs further counseling, further rehabilitation. Had it been any perpetrator have been picked up or punished or sentenced wrongly, we can now say, let's go ahead and punish her. Let her be punished because another person has been wrongly sentenced or wrongly accused. But now, since nobody has been wrongly accused or nobody has been imprisoned for that, she's sick. From people can say she has a mental disorder, insomnia. Lack of sleep can cause severe stress, can cause psychosis, and even lead to dementia, even at that high young age. So for me, she needs further rehabilitation. Let her not be punished. But there should be a deterrence so that female could not just come up any day and accuse people wrongly. I can recall the one that happened at Ife, and the girl said that the guy is a rapist, and there was a litigation. She have to come out to recount and say and apologize and the rest of them. But this one, we could say that she's having a dementia or forgetfulness or psychosis that made her to do that. But people will see her as a deviant because taking alcohol for you to sleep is not a solution to insomnia. You need the medical attention, you need to go to hospital, you need to go for proper medical care, not taking alcohol for you to sleep. So from the angle of the medical perspective, you can say that she's sick and she needs further care. Let us not further punish her, let us not further put pain or add to her mental stress. Let's look at her as someone who is sick that needs to be rehabilitated before it can be integrated back into the society.
Thank you so much. And that's all for today. Thank you for having me.
Have a nice day.
Hi, good afternoon. What do you think should be done about the Mirabel case? Do you think she should be punished?
Well, what I think about that is that she should actually be punished by the law. Like, giving her some less sentence because she actually treated the boy, or should I say the male children, she treated us to be very, very, very bad. Like, to be someone that you cannot trust, to be someone that you should actually see and run away. So I feel like, because there were a lot of things about the male child, BBA and stuff like that. So that's, I don't want to say, like, that's very, 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 very bad. So I feel she actually has to be punished. At least giving us some sentence, like, yes, sentence.
Good day. What do you think should be done about the Mirabel's case? Should she be punished by the law?
Well, I feel like she should be punished by law because it's only if she's punished by law that she serve as a deterrent for others. If she's not punished, others will feel like, okay, it's something I can do and I will go scot-free because she caused a whole lot of misinformation online and students. So I feel like she should be punished by law.
Thank you very much.
Good day. So concerning the Mirabel's case, what do you think should be done concerning her case? She should be punished by the law, or what is your opinion about it?
My opinion about concerning the Mirabel case is that imprisoning her won't change anything. And if you make, like, let's say you imprison her now, even if she is released, she can do the same thing. But I think people say she has insomnia and she's taking drugs. I think like rehabilitating her would be the best option.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Hi, good afternoon. What do you think should be done concerning the Mirabel's case?
Well, given the fact that trust is a very key status in society, and we need to have trust to take certain actions. What she lied about is a very sensitive issue, and it's not something that can just be randomly overlooked by any little excuse. Rape victims and false rape accused victims are at a detriment to what she should do, and so she should be punished to prevent people that are going to repeat such situation.
Do you think she should be punished by the law, or what is your opinion about it?
She should be punished by the law because what she did was very, very sensitive. She was not thinking about people that have been raped before, and people who have been victims of false rape accusation. For instance, in 2020, an ex-user committed suicide because he was falsely accused by a lady. We've also had similar instances where other people have been falsely accused. Not even talk about people have been falsely accused. We also talk about the main rape victims. We also need to consider them and things like that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.